Wake up with Kid Evans, Internio, and Huggins. Weekdays 5:30 to 10 on 104.5 SNX.
On the phone with us right now is Susan Bennett, otherwise known as Siri.
Tell me your name.
My name is Internio.
Hello, Internio.
Oh my God, that's awesome! That is so cool. How long ago did you get this Siri gig?
Well, I actually did the recordings that became Siri back in 2005. It was a month of text-to-speech voices that I did, and I knew that the voice was going to be used for telephone systems, but I had absolutely no idea that it would become an interactive voice in everybody's handheld device. So that was a surprise.
I'm talking to Siri right now, the actual voice of Siri, and we can find you on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle?
Oh, yes, it's at Seriously Susan, Seriously S-I, at Seriously Susan.
All right, and how many words did you have to actually read when doing this?
Oh, I have no idea, because the initial recordings were an entire month, 4 hours a day, and then I did about 4 months of updates last year.
Okay. Does Apple own your voice now? Like you can't record for anything else?
No, my voice is my own intellectual property, but Siri is, this technological Siri is Apple's brand, yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, when's the first time you actually heard your voice? Like in the commercials or...
Well, when she first came out, it's been 2 years ago. Her birthday was last Friday.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
A friend of mine, a colleague, sent me an email saying, "Hey, we're playing around with this new iPhone. Isn't that you?"
What? When you ask Siri questions, I'm assuming you have an iPhone, right?
Well, I do now, but I had just gotten an i4 not long before the iPhone 4S came out. So I didn't have Siri for a really long time. I eventually had her on my iPad, but I really only use my iPad to read scripts, frankly.
Okay.
But so I really haven't interacted with her that much until recently. I now have a 5S. So
when you ask her questions, does she respond with, "Hey, Susan"?
No, she will not admit that she even knows me. Can you believe it?
What?
I know, she's got such attitude.
That's Siri. She's a little rascal. You've done a lot of voice work.
Yes, I have.
Can you name some of the famous voice works?
I would have to say that you probably hear my voice at least once a day. There are GPSs, and there are lots of phone messages.
So you're the voice I hear when it's like, reroute. Reroute. You are going the wrong way.
Sometimes. I'm afraid I am. I hate to admit that, because there's another whole group of people cursing me.
Do you have an in, like if I want to be the voice of Siri? Like if Internio wants to be the voice of Siri, can you put in a good word for me? So
I cannot. I have absolutely no power whatsoever.
On with me right now, Susan Bennett, the voice of Siri. You can follow her on Twitter at Seriously Susan. I appreciate you coming on with us.
Goodbye, Internio.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Susan Bennett, the voice of Siri.
Get more on demand right now at 1045snx.com.